Hey guys, Brian again. Of course, tonight I got the animal t-shirt, which I've had for a while, so I wish I was a party animal, but anyway, for right now it will remain up here in my imagination, I guess. Anyway, I got another review for you. I just keep looking into some really cool stuff, although this one I'm not keeping for myself. I picked this up for a friend of mine who's learning to play and needs a good guitar, and this is really almost a professional quality guitar for next to nothing, and let's go through and do a quick review on it. Check it out. This is a Cort M200. I think you can see it right there at the top of the nut. And very clear. If you're a guitar enthusiast, it's very clear what they're trying to do. This is really styled kind of like a Paul Reed Smith guitar. It turns out it's made of quality stuff. I mean, that body is mahogany. The neck is mahogany. You usually don't see that unless it's higher dollar guitars, you know, like Gibson and Paul Reed Smiths. Now, Cort is a foreign company. I don't know where they're based out of, but they are one of the largest manufacturers in the world. They make guitars for all kinds of other companies. They BC Rich and Schecter and Dean and a whole slew of other ones you can think of. You know, they outsource to Cort. Cort has the factories and the manpower, and they build guitars for all these companies. But this is one of their own nameplates, and it's obvious what they were trying to do. Like I said, it's very much like a Paul Reed Smith guitar, even the headstock design kind of. Just extremely good quality craftsmanship for what you got. Of course, you got your two humbuckers, three-way toggle, volume, tone. Yeah, 22 fret neck. Oh yeah. So the nut on a lot of cheaper quality guitars, they'll be made out of plastic. This is actually graphite. So just that step in and of itself, you know, is a pretty big deal. It goes a long way. Of course, a two-pneumatic bridge. Just a high quality instrument for not too much money. I'm not sure how much they're going for new. I didn't price that. Now this was another one of those used trade-ins that I came across. This thing is as heavy and as durable. I mean, physically, this is a heavy guitar. This is as heavy as any Les Paul I ever picked up. Maybe even heavier than some of the ones they make nowadays because they have a tone chambering. This is pretty much solid all the way through. This thing used, not hardly anything wrong with it. This was $75, folks. So this is definitely a poor man's Paul Reed Smith. So my friend learning to play, he's getting a high quality guitar right out of the box, let me tell you. So this should, unless he does something stupid, you know, and starts eyeing really high dollar instruments, this ought to be able to last him, you know, for a long time, I would think. So just you know, standard range of tones. Sounds really good on the middle setting that's using both humbuckers. Of course, there's just the neck. Just really comfortable to play, pretty low action. It's not completely down on the neck all the way. It's got a little bit of give up here as you get higher, you know, so I wouldn't say you're having to fight for notes, but I mean, if you like a little bit higher action, it's, you know, it's medium. Of course, heard me on my clean stuff. Let's just pop it over in distortion. Some people are really good with that tone control manipulation. I'm still working on it. But anyway. I mean, this is a heavy, heavy guitar. And, I mean, if I had to guess, brand new, it's probably in the 300 or 400 range. I mean, look it up on Amazon. I think these are still available. This is a fairly new guitar. But hey, I'm not a pitch man for Guitar Center. It just, I happen to go there regularly and I come across these things. So if my local one's anything like the one in your area, they get amazing stuff on trade-ins and they don't sell junk. And it's cheap, so be on the lookout. But anyway, that's Cort. I already forgot. Yeah, Cort M200. Cool guitar, inexpensive, and poor man's Paul Reed Smith. So check it out.